Horseplay. You might have seen a lot of horseplay at our work sites. People pushing each other, throwing tools, pulling chairs, scaring others with loud noise, and so on. If asked, the reason given is, we were just having fun. This reason is a poor excuse for possible accidents, which could be slight or could be fatal. Far from being humorous, horseplay is unsafe, stupid, and may cause serious consequences. It is thoroughly out of place at a worksite. It is a violation of company safety rules, and every effort should be made to discourage it. Most of us have a good sense of humor and enjoy a good laugh. But a sense of humor and horseplay are not really as closely related as they might seem. Horseplay often carries many of the characteristics of cruelty, and you can add irresponsibility and immaturity to that too. On one construction site, 2 men were fatally burned to death when a fellow employee threw a can of what he thought was water at them. It wasn't water, it was gasoline. A torch one of the victims was using immediately ignited this gasoline. Likewise, jokesters who play around with compressed air are turning a hose into a dangerous weapon that can put out an eye, rupture an eardrum, or cause painful hemorrhage. There is probably one on every job, the practical joker, the guy who likes to make a bid for laughs and attention by playing jokes on his fellow workers. He thinks he's funny and clever. Unfortunately, he can usually find a few fellow employees unwise enough to encourage him. Actually, this fellow is dangerous. His horseplay is a hazard to all his fellow employees. His foolishness should not be tolerated by any of you. If you have this sort working with you, it is your responsibility to talk to him confidentially. Try to make him realize that such acts can result in serious injury to others. If you emphasize that horseplay is unfair, stupid, and treacherous, any reasonable person will cooperate in avoiding it. 1. Horseplay and fooling around are the opposites of safe, responsible work. According to the dictionary, horseplay means rough fun. Fooling around means doing foolish, useless things. Fool is a person with little or no judgment or common sense. 2. Workplace rules ban horseplay because it's dangerous. Horseplay is usually a friendly, physical way to let off steam. But that type of fooling around is dangerous on the job because when you're fooling around, you're not concentrating on your work. Directing your horseplay at others is even more dangerous. They're not expecting the distraction and could easily have an accident, such as falling into a moving machine part, slipping on the floor, or dropping a tool. Giving less than full concentration and attention to safety procedures makes you less likely to notice or account for hazards until it may be too late. Most accidents are caused by unsafe acts, and horseplay itself is an unsafe act. 3. Workplace horseplay creates unnecessary risks. You can prevent most workplace accidents by being alert to hazards and following safety rules. You can't do either when you indulge in horseplay. Some examples. 1. Running, chasing, or pushing can cause slips, trips, falls, and other accidents. You may not notice spills or items lying on the floor. Crash into, or push someone else into, heavy equipment or moving parts. Knock boxes or materials onto a person. Knock over open containers of hazardous substances. Throwing tools is a frequent cause of injuries. They may stab someone with a sharp edge, hit someone in the head, eye, foot, etc., and cause an injury. Fall from a height and hit a person below with tremendous impact. Fooling around with PPE can damage it and expose you or another worker to a hazardous substance. Speeding or stunt driving with a forklift can cause it to tip over or hit people or objects, possibly injuring the driver or pedestrians. Climbing on or under forklift forks or moving crane parts can cause you to get crushed or pushed. It's against the law. Running with a hand truck could spill the load on someone or run over feet. Pushing, teasing, or otherwise distracting people working with machinery could cause pinch point or other injuries. Practical jokes like hiding someone's PPE, dropping your half of a load, turning out lights, etc., are not funny, they're dangerous. 4. Take your job, your responsibilities, and safety seriously. You're responsible for performing your job correctly, which includes safely. Safety rules and procedures are designed to protect you. Everyone must follow safety rules. Failure to follow the rules is dangerous, for you and for others. Horseplay and other safety rule violations can lead to disciplinary action. Don't indulge in horseplay or accuse those who won't go along of having no sense of humor. Think how bad you would feel if your horseplay injured or sickened someone else, maybe seriously. Don't allow other people to engage you in horseplay.
Nobody realizes how serious the results of horseplay can be until it's too late. Horseplay on the job causes thousands of injuries every year. And sometimes it's not only the victims or the pranksters themselves who get injured. For example, in one case, a worker lit a small trash fire in a wastebasket to scare his buddy and burned down the whole plant. His harmless fun cost everyone their jobs and some people their lives. Don't play into horseplay. Why? You may get the best of a coworker, but the joke could last a lifetime.
So Sam, we've got to get this out by 3 o'clock tomorrow. We've got to meet with production. Ow!
We were just kidding around. I never dreamed anybody would get hurt. I just watched the knife fly right into Sam's eye. Never again. Nobody will ever talk me into playing a practical joke again.
Please give comment and suggestions.
Thank you.
Subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thank for visit our channel. See you next class.
Thank you.